Let me start the recording. Okay. All right, let's start the class, guys. Let's start the class. Let me ask you, on Friday, what did you do with Baha? What did you learn in the recap? Is it for me?
For
All right, let me write down here. Did you learn, by the way, something like math operations? Did you learn? How many math operations do we have in Java? 4, 3, or 5? 5? It's very interesting. All right. Guluza, which one is the 5th math operator? That was very new for us. 5th one. Addition plus subtraction, division, multiplication, and Tim, which one was it? The 5th one that you learned? Modulus. Modulo. But actually he used it. I saw the recording. He explained it. He explained because I watched the recording. Yeah. So there are 5 math operations. We're gonna make a quick recap of math operations. And for today, I've got for you guys a lot of practice tasks. About 7 or 8. All right, let me open the presentation. Can you see my screen online, students?
Yes, we can.
All right, so we're gonna make a recap for math operators that you learned. I believe you didn't have a chance to have a presentation last class, but for today's, we're gonna have a presentation with table with this math operators. All right. Tim, we are gonna start from you. What's the purpose of string class? What does it do? So this is the question, and then next page will be an answer, how you should answer it. It shouldn't be like when you are given a question like, what's the purpose of string class? You shouldn't say text, store text. It's not an answer. Answer should be a full sentence. Ulanbake, how would you answer this question? What's the purpose of a string class? Manipulating of text. All right. Is there any better answer than this? Online students, maybe? I believe somebody can come up with better answer.
It's a data type, non-primitive data type.
It is non-primitive
It's-
data type.
Yeah, it's a class. The reference type. I mean, class. As I know, a string is an object and part of Java Lang package,
Okay, very good.
and it's stores only sentences, or I mean, it can store character also and sentences, words.
So this is answer I expected from you. Like you answered it perfect. So this is another alternative answer. String class in Java used to create and manipulate sequences of characters. It represents a sequence of characters. Is it a sequence of characters, guys? This. What do you think? Is it a sequence of characters? What can we call a sequence of characters? sequence of characters. Sequence means when you have something more than one time. Here. Is it a sequence of digits? No, this one. It's just one digit. Is it a sequence of characters? This. Of course, no. This is not a sequence of characters. What can we call a sequence? Sequence when something is repeated multiple times. Here. This one is a sequence of digits. This one is sequence of characters, not logical characters. They don't mean something. This one is a sequence of characters to greet world. This is a sequence. So string is used to store sequence. It can store just a single character or a single digit, but mainly it's used to store sequence, multiple words, multiple characters, a string class. All right. Next question is to any student who can answer it. Just let me know. What's the purpose of scanner class? What's the purpose of scanner class?
For reading.
For reading. Give me a clear, complete sentence. It shouldn't be just few words.
Can I try answer just with my own word?
Yeah, sure.
A scanner we usually use to the user to put their input to print it. So we can I don't know how to explain. So with help of scanner class, a user can put their input and we can get the answer after that. That's how it works usually.
So scanner class, it's used to read user inputs. We can write something in the console and it reads that input, and that input we can take from console. Retrieve means take. It provides some methods. What methods of scanner class do you know? What's a method? What is a method? Did we cover this before? Yeah, we covered this. What's a method? It's a block of code designed to perform a specific task. All right, it's a block of code designed to perform a specific task. What methods do you know, guys, so far?
Next in, right?
Yeah, next in.
Next byte, next double.
All right, this we all know. They all come from scanner class. What are the other methods you might know?
Related to scanner.
At least one. It is print line. This is a method. And they all begin with a lowercase letter and they end with parentheses. All right, it's a block of code. So we know this scanner methods. We can take something from console and we can use that value, assign it. Let me open IntelliJ IDEA. All right. Next question. Where the Java program runs and stores variables on the local computer, where do we run this Java programs and where do we store them? If I have, for example, this program, if I run it right now, is it running or not? Is it
No.
right now? Yeah, it's running because it's not stopped. It waits for something. It's in the process of running. So while it's running, where is it stored?
RAM.
In RAM, right? The Java program runs on the RAM storage. So Java program runs on the GVM machine. What does GVM like? It's okay if you forget that part, but what does JVM?
Java Virtual Machine.
I know it, but what does it do?
It translates code, I mean to bytecode, for the Java bytecode.
Which
Oh,
translates or compiles the bytecode into, so there are few steps. We have Java code, it's translated to bytecode and then to some machine code. So basically, we can say it's the same part, like bytecode and machine code. So it translates something. All right, what's a method? Scanner methods we answered. String class. Scanner class. All right, next thing, guys. For the next thing, we need to take a look at it and let's take a look at this, guys. What's gonna happen in this code, in this snippet of code? Take a look first. Let's see, what does it do? Why do we have here instead of scanner dot nextInt, reader dot nextInt? Is it permissible? Should we always use scanner? No.
Yes.
No, we can give any name.
We can change the scanner name always to
and println.
Joe. And then we can use here instead of scanner, Joe. We can use reader and use reader. So this, how do you call this, guys? Is it a variable? It's called object.
Mm-hmm.
Object name is reader. It's an object. All right, here it is scanner. Scanner object, but just have different name. All right, guys. What's gonna happen, guys, in the output? Let's write here the output. So code number 1. Code number 1, it's this code. What's gonna be in the result, guys? If I run this program, if I run it, and if I'm gonna enter number 8. Yeah, I enter number 8 in the console. What's gonna be in the output?
8, 9, 7.
9. No. It's gonna be 9 minus 2.
9.
9.
No, there are gonna be 3 outputs. First gonna be 8, second gonna be 8 plus 1, and third gonna be 8 minus 2.
6.
Is it gonna be a
9, 6,
all right,
No.
9, 6.
9 and 6? Yeah, we're gonna see this output, 8, 9, and 6. So if we enter here 8, the value for variable a is gonna be 8.
8.
So it's gonna print 8 for this line. For this line, it's gonna print 8 plus 1. But will this expression change the value of variable? Will it? So let's say we have int a 8. I don't want to write the scanner dot nextInt. I made it 8. We print a, which is 8. Then we print 8 plus 1, which is 9. And is it gonna change the value of 8 to 9? This. Yes or no? What do you think, guys?
In the beginning or after we enter after when we get the output?
I entered the value. So a becomes 8. Then I print the a. A it prints 8. Then I print a plus 1. It prints me 9, right? But will
Yes.
it change the variable?
No,
No,
it
it's not
doesn't.
gonna change. It's just expression. It's just expression. If we would do this before, a equals a plus 1, and then print here 8, it would change the variable. Variable. The variable is not changed. All right. So what's gonna be in the result if we enter number 0?
0. 0, 1.
Is this minus 2? 0, 1, and minus 2? It is 0, 1, and minus 2.
0, 2.
Minus 2. It is the answer. I'm not tricking, it's the answer. So it's gonna print us 0, 1, and minus 2. This is the result. What if we have minus 5? Minus 5,
Minus 4.
minus 4, minus 7. Yeah, it is
Yes.
minus 7. So minus negative 5 minus 2 is negative 7. All right. So I have another snippet of code, guys, for you. How about this code? Let's first take a look at this code. All right, what does this code, guys? What does it do? This following code.
Maybe it's incorrect.
So it takes value from console, right? And
Yeah,
print.
and there is minus 10a, which is
right,
incorrect.
Maybe. Let's check. What's the result, guys, if we enter 100? Is it gonna be
So it's
minus
gonna be
100?
100 minus 10a, which is impossible.
Minus 900.
What do you think?
Well, 10a can be the multiplication or not?
No, you can.
No, we cannot. I
Then
think we cannot because there is no such a thing with 10a.
10b. You can't do this.
Yeah.
okay.
It should be always expression, like multiplication, division. It doesn't work. All right. Next, let me check. Arithmetic operators, guys. We know 5 arithmetic operators now. Maybe we are confident only with 4 of them. We're gonna practice this arithmetic operators and modulus. They're very important always in Java and in our life. Because why are they important? When you go to, let's say, to Walmart or Costco, and then you approximately know, oh, this 2 pounds of bananas cost me about, let's say, 5, and then some, let's say, sandwich, some ingredients, and you find out in your head that it should be about 50. And then when you pay, it turns out to be 70. Then you're gonna look at the receipt, right? If you don't know how to use these arithmetic operators, maybe somebody would be able to fool you, right? When you pay for something, let's say, to buy something from marketplace. All right. Do you need these arithmetic operators and basic knowledge when you go to dealership and you buy a car? Yeah? It's gonna be everywhere, right? So these are the arithmetic operators, guys. How many arithmetic operators do we have here? 1,
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, here we've got 7. Let's do this, guys. Create in your IntelliJ IDEA in the project Java classes. I believe for the last class that you had on Friday, you created package day 13. For this one, create package Which day is it, guys? Let me check.
So, with you, it's
It's day 15, guys.
15.
Yeah, so Friday was 13, Saturday day 14, and now it is day 15. Freight package, day 15. All right, online students, can you hear me? I would like to tell you something right now.
Yes, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Probably this class will end like in a few minutes because we need to establish something, but I'm gonna send you again a link and you will rejoin if it finished, okay? In a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So inside the day 15, guys, create this, a class called arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. And the main method. All right, next. Plus, minus, multiplication, division. Which one is the most important out of these four, guys?
Mhm.
Huh? What?
Everything is important.
Yeah,
There cannot be just one.
yeah, of course, because let's say we remove this from world. How can you find out how much you pay? The intelligent idea? Okay. Let me see. It should be Java class project, right?
Okay, yes, thank you.
All right, so how about the order, guys? The order of importance. Which one is the most important when it comes to the order in math expressions? Yeah. Let's say we have, let's say we have this expression. 16 plus 5 multiplied by 9 divided by 10.
Multiplication. And then division.
Then division. Does it mean that multiplication is more important than division always?
No, it's because it's starting first and then division. If it was division first, we'll start with division.
Yeah,
And there is no parenthesis, to
yeah.
start first.
As long as it comes first, we calculate it first. If there was a parenthesis, then it would change the order of calculation. So the order, the math order, is called precedence, guys. It's called precedence, but let me write here all this. Can you see this, guys?
Yes.
Plus, minus, all right. And then we've got this percentage. We don't call it percentage, we call it modulus or modulo. Modulus, and then plus, plus, minus, minus. We're gonna learn this plus, plus, and minus, minus. Actually, they're not arithmetic operators, but they can help us to change the value. Let's do this, guys. Create here two variables, int a with the value of 100 and int b with value 23. All right, what's the value of the following expression? A plus b plus a times b minus a times b. What's the result, guys, for this? What's gonna be the result for this math expression?
123.
I also think 123 because we first
Yeah.
multiply
Multiplied
do division,
minus.
but are we gonna do this as our third step?
Ah,
No.
Java says different.
Yeah, we're gonna begin from here right after this multiplications. But then, anyway, when it comes to calculation, this part is gonna be 0. Let's check it. So it is 123. All right, how about this, guys? A minus B divided by B. On 100, let's it is 99. So B divided by B, it is 1. 100 minus 1, it is 99. All right. Let me show you guys this operator, plus plus and minus minus. This plus plus, guys, is called increment. Its name is increment. This one is called decrement. Increment increases, decrement decreases. All right, but we're gonna focus on them we're gonna create for it different class. Let's first learn this plus minus multiplication division. I believe we all know, guys, plus minus multiplication division very good. Let's see, guys, what's
no,
gonna
I don't know it very well.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know it. It was very hard when I was in 8th grade.
But I believe you all you know them better than this one, at least.
Modulus, remainder, I know, but the minus increment and decrement was so hard for me.
Oh, it's okay. I didn't know you learned increment, decrement. All right. What's gonna be the result for the following, guys? Is it 8?
Yes, 8.
Yes, 8.
It is 8. So
Modulus will be 8. Yeah.
8.
and 23. So it turns out to be this 100 divided by 23
It
is
will be 4.
4.
The
We can
remainder.
go for 5 because if we make it 5, then it exceeds 100. It's gonna be 115. If we multiply then 23 by 5, it's gonna be 115. So 5 doesn't work here. It is 4, but when it's 4, we get 92. So the remainder is 8. How about this case? This 1 modulus 5. This one. So what I think is this. System out print line. All right, let me do this. Let me do something quickly. Are you here, guys?
Yes, we are.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it's finished. Okay. All right. System out print line 1 modulus 5. I'm not sure, but I think it is this 1 as a whole number and remainder is 4. I believe it's this. Let me run it. All right. All right. I understood. So look, guys, what's gonna be the remainder for 100 modulus 500? Remainder.
1 or what?
Remainder is 100. It's always itself, number itself, because the second operand is bigger. We can call them numbers. We can
It's
call them
100.
operands. So it's gonna be the first number itself, because the second number is bigger. What if it is, guys, 100 modulus 100?
Mm.
100 or what?
Zero.
So
Or
they're both
zero?
equal. They're both equal. When we divide
Zero.
100 by 100, what number do you get?
They
One.
they are divisible. So 100 minus 100 is 0.
Zero.
We get 1 is a whole number and the remainder is
Zero.
0. So there is no remainder. How about this? 5 modulus 2.
1.
1.
Yeah, it is 1. How about this case? 5 times a 5 times a modulus b.
So 500.
What's the result?
It
You're
says 17.
You're not watching movies, guys. You should be active and you should answer.
17, yes.
Java says 17.
Check 5 times 2, it is 500. And divided by 23,
It's 21.
it is,
And 7 is the remainder or what? I don't know.
yeah, it should be. Let's check. So it is 17.
17. Ah,
It turns
21.
out from here, if the answer is 17, what's gonna be this, guys? 23 times 17. What number is it? Oh, 23 times 21.
483.
483, right? The whole number that we get as a result of division is 21.
So 500 minus 483, it's 70.
500 modulus 23, it's 21, and the remainder is 17. So here we see 17. All right. Let's create here, guys, another class. Another class called increment. Create this class. Increment is very easy to understand. All right. I'm gonna do here on purpose some mistake, guys. Why system out println is not working?
No main method is given.
No main method. And I've seen that in the last class, you answered this question. What's the purpose of the main method? And the answer was written somewhere here, as I remember from the recording.
It's an entry point for Java to run the code.
Yeah, it's an entry point. All right. Create here, guys, variable 50. Int a 50. Next. Next is this, guys. Look, what numbers will this print? This code. See, 51. Okay, let's see. It's not printing me 50 and 51. Why? What's different?
You didn't run from this class. You should run
We
from,
should run this main
yeah.
method.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's run it. It's printing 51 and 50. Why it prints here 50, guys, not 51?
You change it.
No, I mean a different thing. Why it prints 50, not 51? The answer should be because here it's just an expression. It doesn't change the variable. Let me show you something. This a plus 1. What will it print here for the second line?
51.
51.
I think it will change. Yeah.
51. Let's run it again. So here we've got 3 system out print lines. And in the first line, it's gonna be 51. In the second line, 51. In the third line, 51. Because we changed it here, right? If we remove this +1, what are the values in the output?
For 3 of
Yeah,
This
Yes.
time the first one will be 51, but other two will be 50.
no,
Think, no?
no, it's gonna be 50 and then 51, 51. So here,
Ah. Oh, yeah, this one will, yeah.
it's not changed. And then here, variable is changed from 50.
So in the second one, the line 8, we assigned A plus 1,
Which is 51, yeah?
51, yeah.
All right. So increment, guys, plus. This operator is called increment. So how does this increment work? If you would like to increase value of variable by 1, can we use this, guys? If I would like to increase the value of variable by 1, we can use this expression. If you would like to increase the variable by 1, you can use a equals a plus 1. Or you can use this. If I run the program now, what's going to be the numbers? List me those 3 numbers. 50, 50, 50. And there is this increment, guys. A plus plus. This A plus plus does the same thing as this one, guys. A plus plus. So A plus plus, what does it do, guys?
Adding
Add
It
1.
increases the
one.
variable by 1. It adds 1 to the variable. All right. Is it, guys, the same thing is equal to A plus plus? Can we tell this? Can we say this, guys, this statement? This one is equal to A plus plus. Yep.
Yes.
Next.
Can you just make your example?
Yeah, this is the example. A plus plus, it makes both of this 51, 51, or now it's 51. Again, A plus plus, A plus plus. So now, what's the value of A?